Good morning, ladies. My name is Nurhani binti Yusuf. It is my pleasure to welcome you here this morning. I hope you enjoy your breakfast. I would like to thank you for joining us today for this special seminar on pandemic COVID-19 and organizations sustainability, an issue that is becoming more and more critical. So moving right along, it's now my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker. So our guest for today is Miss Jennifer Solana, Miss Kasrina Sofia, Miss Sharifah Nafizah, and Miss Cassandra Mojan. I would like to apologize on behalf of Miss Jennifer and Cassandra because cannot attend online seminar for today. But they have prepared the video for us. So before we start, I would like to introduce the company that have been chosen is Petronas. So we will watch montage from the Petronas.
Petroleum Nasional Berhad Petronas mengumumkan kerugian selepas cukai 21 bilion ringgit untuk suku kedua 2020 berbanding keuntungan bersih 14.7 bilion dalam tempoh sama tahun lalu. Kerugian itu diakibatkan kejatuhan terhadap permintaan minyak dan susu nilai bernilai 20.77 bilion susulan kejatuhan harga minyak. Ini menjadikan rugi bersih yang direkodkan Petronas pada separuh tahun pertama 2020 berjumlah 16.5 bilion ringgit berbanding keuntungan bersih 28.9 bilion ringgit pada tempoh sama tahun lalu. Presiden dan Ketua Pegawai Eksekutif CEO Kumpulan Tengku Muhammad Taufik Tengku Aziz berkata, Petronas perlu mengambil beberapa pendekatan bagi memastikan mereka dapat menempuhi tempoh mencabar kini.
The oil and gas sector is facing significant impact due to demand disruption. This is caused by the COVID-19 pandemic and the supply glut, resulting in an oil price run. Number two, in line with our industry peers, Petronas' financial performance for the first half year has recorded 16.5 billion loss, driven by significant impairments of our assets. Petronas must and will continue to take deliberate steps to strengthen its resilience amidst an extremely challenging environment.
Di sebalik angka suram berkenaan, syarikat petrokimia itu tidak bercadang untuk melakukan pemberhentian pekerja walaupun terpaksa melaksanakan pemotongan gaji. Petronas sentiasa mengambil berat perihal pekerjanya dan akan menghadapi masalah tersebut sebagai satu keluarga.
I believe the most prized assets of this company are its employees. We won't make this decision lightly. Now, the executive team, everyone here you see, deliberates all the possible options. We wouldn't be a responsible management and member of the board if we didn't contemplate these. With regards to the current position and my thinking, I do not want to pursue the path of reduction or retrenchment. Insofar as trying to preserve and having shared pain, we're taking this as a family. So there's no thinking of us retrenching.
Dalam perkembangan lain, beliau berkata dividen Petronas kepada kerajaan pada tahun ini akan bergantung kepada kemampuan kewangannya.
Okay, so this is our montage. So next, I will continue to asking some questions that related to our main topic, which is COVID-19. So first question, what is the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic on salary, wage rates between individuals, employees, group, and families?
Thank you for your question. Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Jennifer. So let me answer the question that the moderator asked me. With COVID-19 having an effect on companies in one way or another, workers have certainly had an impact on their own lifestyle by pay cuts, employment losses, temporary layoff, and more. Indeed, a recent survey by JobStreet in Malaysia shows that nearly half of respondents, 48%, had a negative effect on their wages and remuneration. Of this, 1 in 3 recorded a pay decrease of more than 30%. And in the light of this concern, most workers express concern about their finance and job securities. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, the country's employment losses rose by 42% year-on-year for the first quarter of 2020. In a report titled Employment Outlook, the first quarter of 2020, Volume 4, 2020, the impact of COVID-19 on loss of employment. EIS said the pandemic has impacted many businesses to experience a drop in demand at 37% or being unable to operate as usual at 42%. This trend is projected to escalate from April 2020 onwards, with work losses rising by 50% to 200% year-on-year of each corresponding quarter in 2020. However, Petroleum Nasional Berhad (Petronas) has issued its guarantee that there will be no decrease in the number of employment or layoff in the national oil company, even as the firm is in the midst of trimming capital costs to improve its durability. Instead, in view of the continued challenging market conditions for the industry, its president and chief executive officer of the group, Tengku Muhammad Taufik Tengku Aziz, is making a pay cut, and adding to that, the company is still deliberating on the actual amount. We do not want to pursue the path of the reduction or retrenchment. We will have to proceed and take share pain as a workforce, but we are not in the position of having to do the retrenchment, he told the reporters after announcing the group's performance for the first half ended June 30 of 2020 here. So that's all from me. Thank you. Moving on to the next question.
Thank you for the explanation, Miss Jennifer. So I would like to continue to second question, which is what is the effects of COVID-19 on organization sustainability?
Thank you for the questions. The impact of COVID-19 to Petronas. As we know, Petronas is one of the organizations which operates in more than 20 countries, including Brazil and the United States. Due to prolonged coronavirus-related lockdowns, they had to delay some of its projects. Petronas said the first half performance reflected the uncertainties faced by the oil and gas industry, compounded by weak demand caused by the global lockdowns and movement restrictions. Excess capacity and a fragile outlook for oil is also expected to further impact the demand of natural resources. Other than that, Petronas' performance affected by the volatility of oil prices, which continues to be exacerbated, challenged by the downward revisions of price outlook at the back of the current macroeconomy landscape combined with the growing pace of energy transition. This has led the sizable impairments recognized during the period. I think that's all from me.
Thank you, Ms. Kasrina, for your answer. So right now, I would like to invite Ms. Sharifa. So what is your opinion about Karina answer just now?
Thank you for the question, Ms. Hani. So as mentioned by Ms. Kasrina just now, COVID-19 has impacted Petronas on the delay of their projects due to the low demand and low oil price because of the lockdown and the restriction, right? So in my opinion, the issue that Petronas should focus more is how they're growing their business to maintain their sustainability. So one of the effort that was made by Petronas is introducing Settle, which is Malaysia's first e-payment solution for fuel purchases directly from mobile devices. Settle is a new solution to minimize physical interaction while refueling at more than 700 Petronas stations nationwide. So by introducing this new approach, they will be able the to help to attract more customers and make it easier for the customer in doing their daily life activities. So I think that's all from me. Back to Miss Nurhani.
Thank you, Ms. Sharifah. So based on our discussion just now, can one of you recommend a strategy for sustain the organization after COVID-19?
Thank you for asking the question. Pandemic COVID-19 outbreak has wreaked the financial havoc around the globe, leaving small and huge business owners struggling in its wake. Many of the business owners suffer from the negative effect as a result of pandemic. There are some strategies that can help business owners to sustain their organization. The first strategy is take a second look to a business plan or business strategies. The model that have been designed during pre-COVID might work perfectly, but after COVID-19, there will be some criteria need to be changed to meet the marketplace. Business owner might be to consider how the business can match the environment after COVID or new normal. For example, in the pre-COVID, the business using offline method for promoting, but in post-COVID, promoting style need to be conducted through online with flexible time and accessible. When go through the business model, business strength and weaknesses should be clearly understood to make sure the business goal realistic. Next strategy that should be highlighted is assessing the financial damage. It is important to determining how deep the business affected by pandemic COVID-19. Different layers of financial will be affected, such as profit and loss or cash flow. This level of financial need to be updated to make the comparison between financial before pre-COVID or post-COVID. From the comparison, business owners and HR can design the rebuilding plan where it can find a way to recover the financial. Last but not least is empowering the employees to make them happier and more productive. When normality returns, the workplace might not be the same again. Getting the best out of talent in this new environment may call for a significant change in management thinking. Working from home has the potential to make employees happy and productive in the context of visual working. At the same time, the employee genuinely empowered. Effective home-based working builds the trust relationship, supportive leadership, and mutual support. This kind of strategies can be used to sustain the organization. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cassandra. So before we wrap up our seminar, do you guys have any question about our topic?
For me, I don't have.
Me too, I don't have question.
Attendees, that wraps up our morning on behalf of my group. Thank you all for making time in your busy schedule to join us here this morning. Wish you all a pleasant day and Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.